Welcome to Vuln Vibes. Today, we're jumping right into something critical, a security update you really need to know about.
Yeah, we're looking at ASUS DriverHub.
Exactly. Two significant vulnerabilities just dropped, and action is needed, well, now.
And for anyone managing systems with ASUS motherboards, you know DriverHub. It's handling those essential driver updates. So this isn't just some abstract issue.
No, definitely not. This hits right at the core for IT security pros. So let's dig into these. We've got CVE 2025-3462 and CVE 2025-3463.
Right.
Let's start with the first one. 3462, that's rated an 8.4 on CBS SB4.
Okay, so CVE 2025-3462, fundamentally, it's about insufficient validation of HTTP requests inside DriverHub.
Meaning?
Well, think of it like internal messages are being passed around, but the software isn't properly checking who they're really from.
Oh, okay.
So a remote attacker could potentially craft a message that looks like it's coming from a trusted internal source.
And trick DriverHub into doing something it shouldn't, like interacting with features it controls.
Precisely. Spoofing that trusted communication.
Got it. And then there's CVE 2025-3463. That one's even higher severity, a 9.4.
Yeah, that 9.4 rating reflects the increased potential impact. It's a similar root cause, again, insufficient validation.
But worse.
Potentially, yes. Because here, untrusted external sources might be able to send crafted HTTP requests that directly affect system behavior via DriverHub.
And we're talking about driver management software on the motherboard.
Exactly. That's a very sensitive spot. If someone can remotely influence that, especially on networks that maybe aren't segmented as well as they should be, you're looking at a significant risk.
Right. Has anyone actually seen this exploited out in the wild yet?
As far as we know, no public demonstrations or active exploitation campaigns have surfaced. But, I mean, the potential is the key thing here.
Yeah, messing with motherboard drivers remotely, that's a potential foothold for some serious persistence or escalation.
Absolutely. It could be a pathway to gain really low-level control, which is why you can't wait to see it exploited. You need to patch proactively.
And it's interesting, both of these vulnerabilities, the 8.4 and the 9.4, they stem from the same basic issue.
That's right. This failure to properly validate those incoming HTTP requests. It really highlights how crucial input sanitization is, especially for software dealing with system-level functions.
Okay, super important clarification point here. Who is actually affected?
Right, good point. This is specific to ASUS motherboards using DriverHub.
So just to be crystal clear for everyone listening, your laptops, your Dell desktops, other endpoints, they are not impacted by these specific CVEs in DriverHub.
Correct. The focus for remediation absolutely has to be on systems built around ASUS motherboards running this software.
Okay, so given the severity, especially the 9.4, what's the immediate action? What do people need to do right now?
ASUS has been very clear. They are strongly recommending, urging actually, that all users update ASUS DriverHub immediately.
And is there a specific version they need to get to?
Yes. You need to ensure you're running version 1.0, 0.6.0, or anything newer than that. That's the version that contains the security fixes.
And just remind us why this update is so critical. What does it actually fix?
It closes those validation loopholes we talked about. Basically, it stops attackers from being able to send those malicious requests, whether spoofed internal ones or crafted external ones, to manipulate the drivers via DriverHub.
Okay, makes sense. So how do people actually do the update? Walk us through it quickly.
It should be pretty straightforward. Open up the ASUS DriverHub application on the affected machine.
Yep.
You should see an Update Now button somewhere prominent. Just click that.
And follow the prompt.
Exactly. Follow the on-screen instructions.
Yeah.
It's designed to be simple and automated. Shouldn't take long at all.
Right. So bottom line, critical flaws affecting ASUS motherboards via DriverHub. Update isn't really a suggestion. It's essential security practice.
Absolutely. The fix is simple, readily available.
Yeah.
The urgency comes from the potential impact if you don't patch.
This whole situation really drives home the point about supply chain security, doesn't it? A vendor utility, something meant to help, having this kind of potential vulnerability.
It really does. It highlights that ongoing need for vigilance from vendors, yes, but also for rapid patching on our end when these things are found.
It makes you think about all the third-party software running with high privileges on systems.
Definitely. And it leaves you with a question, right? How thoroughly are you vetting the security of the vendor software that touches your hardware at such a fundamental level?
This ASUS issue is just, well, a very timely reminder that security has layers and it goes way deeper than just the OS.